What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka New York Prepper. It is Friday, January 28th, 2022, and I have an important weather alert to share with you guys. So, we have a massive blizzard that's about to hit the Northeast and the Middle Atlantic states. And right now, the models are saying up to 2 or even 2.5 feet of snow in many of these areas here, shaded in red and pink on this map from the National Weather Service. Now, this map shows all of the watches and warnings from the National Weather Service across the entire country. And you can see here all the coastal areas from Maine all the way down to Virginia Beach basically are under a blizzard warning. And this is a very populated area. This is the most densely populated area of the entire United States. The I-95 corridor from Boston down to Richmond, Virginia. That is the most densely populated area in the country. So you have millions and millions of people here, and they're about to get hit with 70-mile-per-hour winds, up to 2.5 feet of snow in some areas. Coastal areas here are going to get hit with 70-mile-per-hour gusts. There's hurricane force wind advisories up. And you could see even some of the interior states like Kentucky, West Virginia are under winter weather advisories. Actually, here in north central Pennsylvania, I'm actually getting snow right now. And we're supposed to also get a couple of inches. So this is a massive storm. And it's going to be really, really treacherous tonight into tomorrow for many of these areas. Now, the snow is going to start to fall tonight in a lot of these areas in the Northeast. Boston is really going to get hit hard tomorrow night, and they're going to get up to 30 inches of snow in some areas and 70-mile-per-hour winds, okay? So if you live on the coastline, from Maine all the way down to Virginia Beach, you need to be on high alert. You need to make sure you have everything you need in case you lose power. Now, on the backside of the storm, when the storm passes, they're talking about wind chills as low as -10 to -20 in many areas, and single-digit temperatures across much of the Northeast and the Middle Atlantic. So after the storm passes, you're going to have a fresh dose of Arctic air right behind it. So make sure that you have everything you need, okay? Make sure you have a way to keep warm. Make sure you have good clothing, good outerwear, good boots, good socks, wool socks, mitts, hats, make sure you have appropriate gear for the weather. Make sure you have sleeping bags, wool blankets. Wool blankets are $30. Okay, there's no excuse not to have at least a few wool blankets around your house, one for everybody in your family, okay? But this is looking to be like a very serious situation. Many of these states are completely under winter storm warnings. So I want to just go into the forecast, but basically a widespread area of 1 to 2 feet of snow from the Delmarva Peninsula all the way up to Maine, and gusts up to 70 miles per hour, coastal flooding. If you're a mariner and you're a fisherman, you do not want to be out on the water. They're talking about seas up to 30 feet tomorrow night off of Cape Cod. Okay, so widespread area of very high seas and freezing spray. So you do not want to be out on the ocean. You don't want to end up like George Clooney in The Perfect Storm. So here's the satellite view right now, and it's 3:08 p.m. Eastern time right now. And you could see right behind the storm here, there's this big high pressure area of high pressure that's going to work its way in and bring that cold air in behind the storm, okay? But this is just a massive, massive storm here. Okay, and it's drawing moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic, and it's colliding with that fresh Arctic air, and it's going to bomb out, basically. They call it bombogenesis. It's going to explode and dump a lot of snow. Here's the latest radar loop. Okay, and look at how big this storm is, guys. I mean, this storm is basically the entire eastern United States. It's drawing moisture from all the way down as far south as Houston, Texas. It's pulling moisture all the way from the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, that is just a massive storm. And once it gets out over the water here, it's going to intensify and it's going to dump a lot of snow. The winds are going to be horrendous. So, very serious situation. We're actually already getting snow here in central PA. I'm already getting a lot of snow right now. We're in some of the outer bands of this system, but just a huge storm. And I want to just share with you guys the current temperatures. All right, these are the current temperatures in some of these areas. You can see New York City right now, 34. Boston, 34. Cape Cod, you're right around 32. Okay, Providence, Rhode Island, 32. So a lot of these areas are just above the freezing mark, but the temperatures are going to drop right behind this storm. Okay, so it's going to be a bad one, guys. Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have everything you need. I want to just show you guys the waves, okay, the predicted waves for the next few days. I want to show you how big these waves are going to be. These areas in pink here represent 20 to 30-foot waves, okay? So let's go to tomorrow morning, and you can see this huge area here of 20 to 30-foot waves, okay, right off of basically the entire eastern seaboard here. Look at these areas in red. I mean, just some massive, massive waves here. You do not want to be fishing right now. And look at this. It just really intensifies just after a few hours. This is Saturday afternoon. Look at these wave heights, guys. You're looking at over 30-foot waves, maybe even 40-foot waves, okay? This is just insane. And these waves stick around for quite a while. Huge seas, big swells. Okay, look at this. Even all the way through Sunday. Even Sunday, you still have some big swells out here, but pretty insane. So wanted to just share that with you guys. And this is the latest prediction from the National Weather Service in Boston, and they're showing 24 to 30 inches of snow for the Boston area. Cape Cod, 18 to 24 inches. Okay, but basically most of Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts is going to have at least 1.5 to 2 feet of snow. Connecticut, you see here, you got pretty much 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snow across the entire state. Massachusetts, same thing. Most of the state, except the Berkshires, you got 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snow expected. But look at this, guys. I mean, 24 to 30 inches of snow in Boston. Plus, they're going to have crazy winds. They're talking about 70-mile-per-hour winds. There will be power outages in this area. I can guarantee you that. Here's the latest predictions for the New York City area. They're saying 10 to 16 inches of snow likely and strong winds across Long Island and southeastern Connecticut tonight into Saturday evening. Dangerous travel and blizzard conditions are possible. 5 to 10 inches of snow and strong winds likely across New York City, northeastern New Jersey, and southwestern Connecticut and much of the lower Hudson Valley tonight into Saturday afternoon. Difficult travel and blowing snow expected. So basically the New York City area, the immediate areas around New York City, 5 to 10 inches. And then if you're in Long Island or further out in Connecticut, closer to Narragansett, you're looking at 10 to 16 inches. Minor to locally moderate coastal impacts are possible for the vulnerable Twin Forks, the North Shore of Long Island, and the North Shore of Barrier Island shoreline communities for the Saturday morning and Saturday evening and Sunday morning high tides. Confidence is increasing on forecast snowfall, but there is still uncertainty on the western extent and or duration of moderate and heavy snow banding late tonight into Saturday. So there could be even more snow than what they're saying here. This could even be up to 2 feet. So we just have to wait and see what happens, but make sure you're prepared. Here's the latest forecast from the National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey. You can see Atlantic City, 12 to 18 inches. That's where Trump has all his casinos. But basically all of the Jersey Shore, 12 to 18 inches. And even down into Delaware, Bethany Beach, you're talking about 8 to 12 inches. Okay. So just a widespread area of snow. And here's the forecast for the mariners. Any of you guys out there that are boaters, fishermen, says here tonight, seas building 6 to 10 feet. Saturday, seas building 14 to 28 feet. Saturday night, seas building 16 to 30 feet. Chance of rain or snow, light freezing spray. So looks like Saturday and Sunday is the bad day to go out on the water, like I showed you guys on that map there. And here's the forecast for Maryland, Ocean City area, Delmarva Peninsula. So this is for Chincoteague, Ocean City, Wallops Island area, okay, Assateague Island area. They're saying blizzard conditions expected from 7 p.m. this evening until 7 p.m. Saturday. Total snow accumulations 8 to 12 inches. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour. And this is for Maryland, Maryland beaches, and inland Worcester counties in Virginia, Accomack and Northampton counties. Okay. And let's see, what else do we have here? Here's the forecast for New Jersey and Delaware. So this includes Delaware beaches and the cities of Rehoboth Beach, Freehold, Sandy Hook, Jackson, Hamilton, Cape May, Ocean City, Atlantic City, Long Beach Island, Wharton State Forest. Blizzard conditions expected. Total snow accumulations of 8 to 15 inches. Winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour. Portions of central and southern New Jersey and southern Delaware. Travel could be difficult to impossible. Areas of blowing snow could significantly reduce visibility. Gusty winds could bring down tree branches. Snow is expected to begin on Friday evening, with snow becoming heavy after midnight. The most likely time for blizzard conditions is late Friday night through midday Saturday. Okay, so guys, get prepared. This is going to be a bad one. Now, I know for a lot of you guys who don't live in the Northeast or not from there, this is actually not really a big deal. I grew up in the Northeast, so, I'm used to these kinds of storms, and so are a lot of the people here. But, we did have a mild winter this year a little bit in the beginning. So people are kind of, not adjusted fully yet, to the conditions now. So this is for Connecticut here and Long Island, northern New London, southern New London. This is actually where the New London Naval Base is, which is a major nuclear target. That's where we have a lot of our attack subs. It's a primary nuclear target. Northeastern Suffolk County and southeastern Suffolk County. Blizzard warning in effect from 7 p.m. this evening to 7 p.m. Saturday. Blizzard conditions expected. Total snow accumulations of 11 to 15 inches. Winds gusting as high as 60 miles per hour, guys. Okay, that is just absolutely crazy. This is going to be in Connecticut, northern and southern New London counties, and northeastern and southern Suffolk. Okay, so 7 p.m. tonight until 7 p.m. tomorrow. And then here we have the Boston area. Blizzard warning in effect from midnight tonight until 5 a.m. Sunday. So basically an entire day and a half. Blizzard conditions expected. Total snow accumulations of 18 to 24 inches. Winds gusting as high as 70 miles per hour. Okay, portions of eastern, northeastern, and southeastern Massachusetts. Snowfall rates of 2 to 4 inches per hour are possible. Okay, so that is just absolutely insane. Wanted to just show you quickly the current snow depth for today. This is the current snow depth across the country. You can see we don't have a ton of snowpack this year. But we do have a lot now in the Northeast. You can see a good amount of snowpack here in the Northeast. and also in the Midwest, a lot of snowpack. So just want to zoom into this area here where the storm is going to be hitting and take a closer look. You can see a lot of areas here don't really have much of a snowpack, like Long Island, New York City, southern New York, much of New Jersey, coastal Massachusetts. All the coastal areas don't really have much of a snowpack. But you can see as you move into the interior, you have 4 to 12 inches in some areas of snowpack. And, so this storm is going to add to this snowpack here. And, there's going to be a lot of snow around this part of the country. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to give you this weather alert. Okay. I'll stay on top of the storm. If anything changes, I'll let you know. But please get yourselves prepared. And as always, take care. God bless. And don't forget the 3 Ps: prepare, practice, and persevere.